Charles Stanley's Guide to Embracing Mindfulness Daily. Imagine stepping into a serene forest during the early morning dew, the air crisp and cool, the sun just beginning to peek over the horizon, casting a warm glow through the trees. You feel the soft earth beneath your feet, the gentle rustling of leaves as they whisper secrets to each other. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. Now picture yourself in a bustling city, the hum of traffic, the constant chatter of people around you, the relentless noise. Can you find that same calm? In today's digital age, we're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and demands from all directions. Our minds race from one thing to another, often leaving us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from our inner selves. This is where mindfulness comes in, as a tool to help us navigate these chaotic waters and find a deeper sense of peace and purpose. Enter Charles Stanley, a renowned minister and author who has dedicated his life to helping others embrace mindfulness. His latest guide, Embracing Mindfulness Daily, offers a practical and insightful approach to integrating mindfulness into everyday life. Let me tell you this, it's not just about being present, it's about transforming how we perceive and respond to our daily experiences. The power of presence. Mindfulness starts with being present in the moment. Imagine you're at a dinner table with friends, but your mind is already planning your next meeting or worrying about an upcoming deadline. That's not being mindful. Instead, focus on the taste of your food, the sound of laughter around you, and the texture of your napkin. Here's something you should know. When you practice mindfulness, you begin to notice things you might have overlooked before. It's like waking up to the world around you anew. Cultivating awareness. One of the key practices in Charles's guide is cultivating awareness. He suggests starting each day with a brief meditation session. Let's say you wake up at 6 a.m. Instead of jumping out of bed and immediately checking your phone, spend 5 minutes sitting quietly, observing your breath. Notice how it feels as you inhale and exhale. You might be surprised by how much your mind tends to wander. Here's a personal anecdote. I once started my day this way, and for the first time, I noticed how my thoughts were a whirlwind of tomorrow's to-do list. It was eye-opening, and it helped me start the day more centered. Integrating mindfulness into daily activities. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It can be incorporated into almost every aspect of your day. Whether you're walking to work, waiting in line, or having a cup of coffee, you can practice mindfulness. For instance, when you're walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the movement of your arms, and the rhythm of your steps. When you're in line, instead of scrolling through social media, try focusing on the sounds around you, the clinking of coins, the hum of conversations. Here's a tip. If you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the present moment. It's like tending a garden. Sometimes weeds, distractions pop up, but with patience and care, they can be removed. Facing challenges with mindfulness. Life throws challenges our way, and they can easily derail our peace of mind. However, with mindfulness, we can face these challenges with greater resilience and understanding. Let's say you've had a tough day at work. Instead of dwelling on the negative aspects, take a few moments to reflect on what went well. Maybe you received a compliment from a colleague, or perhaps you found a creative solution to a problem. These positive moments can serve as a buffer against the stressors of the day. Here's a lesson from Charles. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what is the lesson here? Sometimes the answer is not about winning or losing, but about growth and learning. Embracing impermanence. One of the most profound lessons in mindfulness is embracing impermanence. Everything changes, including our feelings and circumstances. This can be both liberating and challenging, but it helps us cultivate a sense of detachment and acceptance. Imagine holding onto a piece of paper tightly. As you do, it becomes brittle and eventually crumbles. Life works the same way. We cling to certain things, but they fade away. By accepting this truth, we can let go and find peace. Here's a story from Charles. He once shared a story about a monk who, despite facing great hardship, maintained a smile. When asked why, the monk replied, "I am the wind, you are the flags." It's a beautiful metaphor for living in the moment without attachment. Developing a mindful habit. The key to making mindfulness a habit is consistency. Just like brushing your teeth or exercising, regular practice builds a routine. Start small, perhaps with a few minutes each day, and gradually increase the duration. Set reminders on your phone or use apps designed for meditation. Remember, even a few minutes can make a difference. Here's a challenge. Try to incorporate a mindfulness practice into 3 different parts of your day. It could be a short meditation before meals, a mindful walk during lunch breaks, or a moment of gratitude before bed. Consistency is key, so don't give up if you miss a day or two. Keep going, and soon it will become second nature. Overcoming resistance. One of the biggest hurdles to adopting mindfulness is resistance. You might feel uncomfortable with the idea of slowing down or changing your routines. But think about it. The resistance is often rooted in fear. Fear of not being productive, fear of missing out, or fear of the unknown. Charles addresses this head-on, encouraging readers to see mindfulness not as a burden but as a gift. It's a way to enhance your overall well-being, improve relationships, and find a deeper sense of fulfillment. Here's a powerful quote from him. "Mindfulness is not about doing less, it's about doing better." As Charles Stanley reminds us, mindfulness is not just a technique for escaping the chaos of modern life. It's a transformative journey towards a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. It's about finding balance between the external demands of the world and the internal needs of the self. In a world that often feels overwhelming, mindfulness offers a beacon of light, guiding us towards greater clarity, compassion, and joy. So let's embrace this practice, one moment at a time, and watch as it transforms our lives. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Are you ready to take that step?